Florida, we have the Findtv Podcast with your host, Finn. So, welcome back, Bull.
Welcome back, Finn.
Okay, so what
are you in your bunker as well as I am?
Yeah, I'm a 50-foot one.
You're at a 50-foot one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in my 25-foot one. Broadcasting live.
You know what's cool about my 50-foot bunker?
What's that?
That it has its own helicopter.
Does it really?
Yeah.
You have your own inside your 50-foot bunker?
Yeah.
How do you fit a helicopter in your 50-foot
No,
bunker?
the giant hangar.
Oh, there's a giant hangar.
Yeah, it's like the fifth story.
It's on the who?
It's the it's on the 5th foot on the bunker.
Oh, it's on the bunker?
Each foot is a different area.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yeah.
you got different areas.
Yeah.
All right. So, you can call the show as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the number?
Yeah, 813-419-3602.
Wow, look at that. Most people that do these shows have no idea or remember, what the number is. And you sort of got this, down pat and kind of already. Can you say that again?
Please call in live at 813-419-3602.
Wow, look, see, there you go. You have it down pat.
Okay, so I was wondering, since
Yes.
last show we went a bunch into games,
Okay.
So
You're getting right into it, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was thinking, what if we do a show about games?
Uh-huh.
So, and we're gonna talk about different games.
Like
okay?
what? Like what kind of games? What is on your list of games that you want to talk about?
First up, we have Roblox.
Roblox. Okay.
Roblox.
Roblox. All right. So what is? Well, let's go down your list of games.
I have Roblox, Call
Yes.
of Duty,
Okay.
Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Hold on, I'm trying to think.
What is? I guess we'll go through Cuphead
Yeah.
because I've never heard of Cuphead.
Have you ever heard of Roblox too?
Roblox. I think so.
It's popular to YouTubers.
It's a popular YouTube type of game.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you have?
I have Five Nights at Freddy's.
I've heard of Five Nights at Freddy's.
The creator, Scott Coffin, he
Uh-huh.
made a game called FNAF World.
FNAF World. Okay.
We'll get into that more in the show.
Okay, gotcha. All right, what
Okay.
else do you have on the list?
I don't really want to reveal that.
No, I mean it's good because that way it gets the listeners to
Yeah.
engage and sort of be excited about what you have to talk about on your docket of list.
Mm-hmm.
So you got
I've got
Roblox, Bendy. Okay, that's the ink one, right?
Yeah, Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Okay.
I also have one of my favorites, Jurassic World Evolution.
Jurassic World Evolution.
Yes.
I've heard of that one.
That one is pretty cool.
Okay, is that the one where you could build like a park with dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You can actually let them out and let them eat each other.
You could actually let them out.
Yeah, I've actually had a few dinosaurs eat people in my park.
Really?
Okay.
So you've had dinosaurs eat people in your park?
Yes. So let's talk about Roblox.
Roblox? Okay.
Yes.
And what is Roblox?
Okay. So Roblox is it's a game site where it's full of different games
Mm-hmm.
that the creator of Roblox and other people that have accounts on Roblox
Okay.
made.
Yeah.
Like there's different obbies with parkour.
Different obbies?
Yes.
What are obbies?
They're basically a game, a parkour game
A parkour game.
that has a challenge within it.
Like the parkour, like you're jumping from building to building?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but
All right.
more in dangerous situations, like there's lava under you.
There's who?
Like pretend lava under you
Oh, there's lava under you.
in the game.
Oh, interesting.
Well, there's a game on there called Piggy.
Uh-huh.
It's like the Granny. Do you know about the game Granny?
No.
A quick highlight on Granny. It's basically a game where you're trying to escape a kidnapped.
This is the Roblox theme music, by the way.
Anyways.
We usually do that as what's called a music bed
Yeah.
in the industry.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Okay. As I was saying,
Yes, Roblox.
Granny is basically a grandma has kidnapped you and
Uh-huh.
you have to escape.
Oh, so a granny has kidnapped you,
And you have to escape.
and you have to escape.
You have 5 days.
Okay.
And that's basically what Piggy is, but it's a twisted storyline. It's based on the little kids cartoon what's it called? Peppa Pig.
Okay. Papa Pig?
Peppa.
Peppa Pig. Oh, okay.
I remember.
Was that like on a Disney Channel or something
No,
like
it
that?
was Nick.
Oh, Nick. All right,
Yeah.
gotcha. So Peppa Pig, right? It's based off that.
And that's what Piggy is. That's
Do you play that like on the Xbox
I
or
don't-
PlayStation?
Oh, you can get it
or-
on Xbox. I haven't seen it in like GameStops anywhere.
Okay. What about like computer? Is it computer based?
Yeah, it's popular on computers.
Is it popular in computers?
Yeah,
Okay.
most YouTubers use that as
Is it a 2-player game, or is it a single-player game?
from one device. It's a one player.
It's a 1-player game. Gotcha. Okay.
It's like
so
an online game.
it's an online game. So you
Yeah.
play it strictly, almost like what's the game that what is it? The one that everybody sort of freaked out about, to where you're jumping and you're parachuting down from the sky to go into the game. You know what I'm talking about? And you build like these buildings and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's a real popular game, to where I can't think of the name now. It's what's it called? I can't think of it now, but it's one of those ones to where like you parachute down and you have to build buildings and ramps and walls, and you're fighting against everybody else in this one island.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a real popular game, and I can't think of the name now. Like it's all online. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get on to our next game,
Oh, okay.
shall we?
Gotcha.
Okay, this game is called Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yes.
All right. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Have you played this one?
No, actually. I like the Black Ops and
Okay.
World War II.
Now I think I've
Call of
played
Duty.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare before.
I have it on my PlayStation.
Do you really?
You need the PlayStation Plus to get it, which is basically going online.
Oh, that's the online version
No, you can't get it. You can't get it without getting that.
without getting that.
Without getting the Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can't play online for Modern Duty Call of Warfare without the you said the PS Plus?
Which is basically your ticket to online
Okay.
and PlayStation 4 logic.
And PlayStation 4 logic?
Yes.
Gotcha. So, I mean, have you played a lot of the, Call of Duty Black Ops or...
Yeah.
I mean, there's so
played
many of
the-
them.
I played the Black Ops 4, mainly the Black Ops 4 and World War II. I've never played Modern Warfare yet.
Uh-huh.
Well, should we get on to our next game?
No, please, by all
Okay.
means, let's talk about this Call of Duty
Okay.
because, you seem very enthused with the Call of Duty, and I mean, you're really kind of going fast with all this stuff,
Sorry.
So Call of Duty, which is a very popular game with Xbox or PS4.
Basically, your character shooting people.
You're a character shooting people.
Sum it up.
Okay, so you're a guy, right? And you're walking through. I mean, you're a lot of different guys, but you're walking through shooting people and
Most games have a campaign,
hmm
but Modern Warfare has a campaign.
yes,
World War II has a campaign.
yes,
But Black Ops 4 does not.
no.
No.
Why not?
Ask the Call of Duty creators.
Well, I'm asking you because I'm sure you did the research, so I'm
I
asking
don't
you.
really know.
You don't really know.
No.
All right, so Call of Duty didn't have which one? The Call of Duty. Which one was it? That didn't have the thing.
Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4. Gotcha. All right, so you're playing Black Ops 4. Was that your best game? Was Black Ops 4?
I like that one. Then my favorite Call of Duty game is World War II.
World War II. Why? Why is that?
It's just that war makes me so interested.
But what? Okay, so what is
Because
it
like
about?
basically
Yes, Chewy Rocks. Thank you so much for chiming in. It is Fortnite. Fortnite is the game. Do you remember Fortnite?
oh, Fortnite.
Fortnite. Yeah, that's the one where you build the forts and you sit there and you build all these forts and you jump in from the big old mothership or something like that. And
Bus.
huh?
Wait, we have a viewer?
We have a lot of viewers. We have Chewy Rocks. We have 2 viewers on YouTube.com. Just go to Bulls Radio Lounge and you'll hear this wonderful show called Findtv. It's a very new and upcoming show. Finn is the host of the show. He's the monarch of Findtv, the creator of Findtv. And he has a lot of very cool, imaginative, very interesting topics to talk about, like we're talking about now with Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Last time we got into, I don't know, somehow we got into like
What?
we got into like, I don't know, like we got into, what's it called?
I don't know. What's it called?
I'm trying to think.
You're trying to think?
Yes.
Okay. What? Do you remember what we did last on our last show?
we got into Halloween.
Well, I think we talked about. Did we talk about Halloween Horror Nights? Because I know that's coming up here soon.
That comes up in
October, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it starts in August a little bit.
No, I don't think it starts in August. I think it starts in late November. No, late
November.
September.
After October.
September, then goes into October.
Oh, all right.
It goes into October and then a little bit of November, I believe. All right, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare, was this a game that you enjoyed to play?
I never played it, so I.
You've never played Modern Warfare?
No, that's just like the best. That's just like that's
The
on
top 10?
Yeah, it was like one of the top 10s.
Okay, so but you said you played the World War II, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's good.
That one's good.
It's good.
It's good. What did you like most about Modern Warfare? Like the graphics,
Wait,
the gameplay?
You mean World War II?
Or World War II, I'm sorry.
It's just some of the stuff isn't accurate. Like most of the stuff is accurate, but some of it isn't.
What do you mean by not accurate?
Like characters.
You mean the characters, like the way they dress?
No. Like the characters. Like the names.
But like the names of the character?
The names of the characters. I'm saying that's not accurate because I don't think there was a person in the war named Daniels or Zussman.
Well, also that's a video game, so
yeah, they gotta make up names.
I mean, I don't know if they've actually researched actual World War II military names.
Yeah.
But they had to sort of put something in there to kind of like what we're doing with this show. My name is Bull, your name is Finn. So those are sort of our radio names. So that's what they did with that one.
Finn is my actual name.
Well, no, Finn is your radio name.
It's also my actual name.
Okay, we'll go with that too.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to roll with it, buddy. Roll with the punches. That's how we do it here.
Okay.
So you're playing Modern Warfare,
World War II.
What is your favorite map on World War II?
It's either got to be the Rhine, which is like the last map,
Yeah.
or D-Day.
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 What's your do you like that map because of the graphics on it?
No,
Because
I
of
like the map because it's very like D-Day because I researched D-Day. I read a book about
Okay.
it.
And what did you find out about D-Day?
Well, this surprised me actually that U.S. soldiers they
Uh-huh.
were already like planting like bombs on D-Day, and the Germans didn't even know about it.
Well, yeah. Well, I think we were planning this invasion a long time ago, like hours before we even invaded the beach of Normandy.
Yeah, because we needed to stop the German aggression.
Well, that's true too, but also
Because the reason we got in the war
Uh-huh.
basically is
in
because
your words.
no, this is accurate.
Oh, this is accurate.
The reason we
You
got in
you
the
wrote the
war.
book. You wrote the book on D-Day.
No, the reason we got into the war
Yes.
was because of Pearl Harbor being bombed.
From the Japanese.
Yes,
Yes.
which is working with. I really don't want to say this, but Adolf Hitler.
Well, I don't know if the Japanese were working with Adolf Hitler.
He was. They
I
were working with the Germans. They were the
Well, with the Germans, yes, but I don't know. The Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor because we bombed Nagasaki.
No, that was to end World War II.
Right, but that's
We did that to end that because the Germans were done, but the Japanese weren't. So we dropped nuclear bombs on those countries. They stopped.
so what you're telling me is that we didn't drop the bomb on Nagasaki.
No, they were just doing that because that's our base, and we were supplying the Allied soldiers before we got in the war.
Uh-huh.
We were supplying like London with weapons and ammo and first aid kits.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that we sat there, and the reason why Pearl Harbor started was because it wasn't.
No, Japanese was trying to stop us by giving them like weapons and things. So I think
Mhm.
Japanese destroyed us to give us a warning.
To give us a warning about what?
A warning to stop giving weapons or we'll destroy your country, basically.
Really?
Yeah. So we were like, we're not going to take this. So
Uh-huh.
we joined the Allied soldiers and the war's won.
Well, according to the History Channel, the United States was particularly unhappy with Japan's increasingly belligerent attitude toward China. The Japanese government believed that the only way to solve its economic demographic problems was to expand into its neighboring territory to take over its important market. To end, Japan declared war on China in 1937, resulting on Nanking Massacre and other atrocities. That's what sort of started that.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find out where we sort of why we bombed or why Pearl Harbor. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point in stage. But
Yeah.
so going back to Call of Duty, the
Modern Warfare. It's a good game for this time. If
Okay.
you like violence, basically.
well, nobody likes violence, but
If you're like a kid like me and you like violence.
well, no, I mean, speaking of a fake war game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because like I said, this is, I mean, obviously at your age, you understand the difference between
Yeah.
video games and reality, because in reality, you're not like that.
Yeah, in reality, you're not like in Grand Theft Auto. You don't just throw a
Right.
grenade.
So you understand the difference between that.
Yes.
Gotcha, which is good, because some people don't.
Here, can you guess what this is from? Get down.
Was that Arnold Schwarzenegger with Terminator?
Yes.
Gotcha. I kind of figured that's what it was. All right, going on with Jurassic World
Evolution.
So this sounds to be like one of your almost favorite games to play.
You get to kill people with dinosaurs.
Get the people. Well, that's sort of You know,
No, literally, you can let the dinosaurs out and they just eat people.
they just
Except
let
for the
you go?
herbivores.
Except for the herbivores.
Yes.
All right.
Like if you have a T-Rex, it will just go. Ah.
Uh-huh. So Jurassic World Evolution is a newfound game. Is it by Universal Studios?
What?
Is it by Universal Studios?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was listening to.
No, that's what I'm asking you. Is it
Sorry.
made by Universal
Um,
Studios?
According to the before I just played the game, and according to the according to what the opening credits said, it says that it's has a partnership with a game company and Universal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I figured
So, what did you think about Jurassic Park Evolution?
it's okay.
Okay. It's okay? Just okay?
No.
I mean,
It's not.
I kind of need the ins and outs on what's...
It's not good. It's terrific.
It's terrific.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a terrific game.
Mhm.
And how many hours have you put into Jurassic Park Evolution?
Not that many actually, because my PlayStation updated and, well, it deleted half the game. So now I just got the games back.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but I didn't make it so far. I got to the second island.
The second island?
I got to a second island.
So what happened with the PlayStation? Why did it...
I don't know. It
why
just
did
it updated and it just
it just
deleted all the things.
reset everything?
Yeah.
So did you lose all the stuff that you had going for
No,
you?
there's still progress on there. It deleted like
What?
it deleted like the
Deleted what?
hold on, I'm trying to put this in words. It deleted like it didn't delete the progress, it just deleted all the games.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Yeah.
Was it supposed to do that? I mean, is that how
I don't know.
PlayStation works with that?
I
Or
don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a gamer type of person, so I'm just sort of like,
I'm a gamer.
you're a gamer?
Yes, I'm a gamer.
How many hours do you put in gaming?
24/7.
24/7. That's how much time you have?
Yeah.
24/7 game. All right, so Jurassic Park Evolution. What is the favorite what is your favorite part of that game?
Unlocking new islands, and I figured
Uh-huh.
out you can actually, if you unlock Isla Nublar,
Yes.
you can buy a pack that has like, it comes with like the Jurassic Park stuff. It has like the gates. It comes with the cars.
Mhm.
It comes with the dinosaurs.
Okay.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
That's all it is, just cool. Huh? Huh? Yes? No?
It's
maybe?
amazing.
It's amazing. So Jurassic Park Evolution, what are so can you drive around Jurassic Park? I mean,
if
can
you have a ranger station,
okay, and you can sit there and
you can run over people. It's a violent game.
I don't know if it's that violent. I mean, because
Yeah.
I mean, what is the good parts of the game? What do you look at when you see that? Like, when you play the game, besides all the violence that you're describing, because I think we can get past all that. What are you looking for when you play the game? Are you looking for entertainment value? Are you looking
I'm
for it to
looking
expand your
for-
park? I mean, what?
I'm looking for like expansions, money basically, because that's what you need to like add stuff.
Okay, but explain to me and the audience, like, besides all the violence, besides all the eating, besides letting the dinosaurs out, what is it that you enjoy doing with the game, in your own opinion?
Unlocking new stuff.
Okay.
Like, I have a monorail. I was very hyped about that.
So you had a monorail, you had a couple islands.
And
you
I have
had-
2 islands. I
you
have
had
a
2
monorail. I have a Dilophosaur, but I sold it to get
Okay.
some money.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Triceratops, Scalamymus.
Uh-huh.
I got some Allosaurs.
An allosaur?
Allosaurs. I have 2.
Allosaurs. Oh, plural.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
plural.
All right, so you have all these dinosaurs. You're going around feeding the park. And
Have you seen the first movie of Jurassic Park?
Well, yeah, that was so long ago. That was like in the 90s.
Here, who says this in the movie? Must go faster.
Was it Ian Malcolm?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Life finds a way.
That was Ian Malcolm too.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to go through Jurassic Park quotes?
Maybe.
Maybe. Is that what was that on your docket for tonight?
Quotes find a way.
Find a way.
Yes, quotes find a way.
Okay. All right, so you're playing Jurassic Park Evolution, and how close is it to the actual movie?
Very close.
Is it
It's like 50-50.
50-50?
Yes.
All right. And what else can you do besides, I mean, is that pretty much all you can do, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's nothing else you could do with, like, instead of feeding dinosaurs by dinosaurs, can you train them?
No.
You can't train them.
Not that I know of.
Okay. You can't train them at all.
No.
No. So you can't like tame them. You can't sit there and you can't sit there and tame them or nothing like that.
No.
All right. So here, let me ask you a quote that I want to see if you can get it without looking at your monitor in your bunker.
Dang it.
All right. I want to test your Jurassic Park knowledge, if you will. All right.
Hit me.
All right. So
And I mean it.
your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they didn't know or to stop to think if they should.
That's not from the movie.
Yes, it is.
Can I look at my screen?
No, you cannot. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they didn't stop to think if they should.
Can I get a hint who the guy is?
Yes, he's in most of the movie, and he's a very sarcastic character throughout the movie.
Okay. Is he in the first movie?
He's in the first movie. I think he's in the third movie.
Oh, then he's Alan. He's Alan.
No.
That's the only one in the third movie that's from.
Or
the
second movie. He's in 2 or 3 of them.
Is it Ian?
Yes. All right, let me ask you this. Let's see.
Clever gal.
You're well remembered to wash your hands before you eat anything. You're well remembered to wash your hands before you eat anything. What do you think? Who do you think that said that? You're well remembered to. Well, we're doing Jurassic Park movie quotes with Finn, and on Findtv, exclusively on Bulls Radio Lounge, YouTube.com. So you're well remembered to wash your hands before you eat anything.
Yeah, and also, if you know any of these quotes, please comment down below.
Yes, you can call 813-419-3602.
And to list any quotes.
Just please call in and say, hey, look, these are the quotes. This is the guy.
Yeah. Like,
so you're
say you want to bring in clever gal, you just say clever girl,
Mhm.
and then you say dual Malcolm.
Do you know who said
Muldren.
that, clever girl?
Dual Muldren.
Who?
Dual Muldren.
Dual Mogen? No, I don't know who Dual Mogen is. Or do you know who Dual Mogen is?
Robert Muldren. I just looked.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're not supposed to look. You're supposed to guess, because you're supposed to be the Jurassic Park aficionado to movie quotes, correct? Yeah? Okay. So,
taking that as a yes.
all right, so here we go. Let's try one more, then we'll proceed on trying to go through these millions of movie quotes to see what I can find. Hopefully I can stump you.
Clever gal. Do or do not. There is no try.
Ian, freeze.
It's Alan. I can tell you what scene that's from.
Uh-huh.
That's from the T-Rex scene where Ian tries to get the
Well,
T-Rex to follow him.
who's the character who said that?
Alan.
Alan.
Alan. His
Alan
name's
Grant.
Alan. Yes, Alan.
Well, his last name is Grant.
I know.
Okay. One more. I don't think you're giving us our due credit Our scientists have done things which nobody's ever done before. And he's actually talking to somebody at this point. You want me to read the both quotes?
What do you mean both quotes?
Both quotes. You want me to read you both quotes?
Sure.
All right, so this first person said, he's talking to the other person in the movie, I don't think you're giving us our due credit. Our scientists have done things which nobody's ever done before. And the second person has said, yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't stop to realize and think if they should. Two people.
First person,
Yes.
Doc Hammond.
Doc Hammond?
No, I mean Hammond. That's what I meant.
John Hammond?
Yes, John Hammond.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain is just so scrambled today.
Uh-huh.
And Ian Malcolm is the...
Very good. See there. Wow, look at you.
I have a quote for you.
Okay.
Do or do not. There is no try. I'll give you a hint. This is the theme song. Do it.
The Star Wars?
Yes, it's from Star Wars.
I don't know which Star Wars it's from.
It's Yoda.
Oh.
Yoda says that.
Yeah, but Yoda does so many parts and makes so many quotes. It's hard to keep up with the green guy. You know? I mean, because, it's like he's just a full of just different quotes and he says things backwards too.
Yeah.
You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Like a lot of his stuff he says backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of hard to keep up with the guy.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to our next and I don't know who this person is
Or game. Game.
or this game, and
It's called Cuphead.
Cuphead. Now please explain what Cuphead is in your own words.
Okay. Based on the ancient art of YouTube videos.
There's an ancient art of YouTube. Are we like in a Japanese movie thing to where we have,
Get to bed.
huh?
It's Karate Kid. We're in
Oh,
Karate Kid.
you're in Karate
Wax
Kid.
on, wax off. Wax
Gotcha.
on,
So
wax off.
the ancient art of YouTube now performing with Cuphead. Now, what is Cuphead?
Okay, so Cuphead is a game where there's Cuphead and Mughead.
Which one is Cuphead?
The red guy.
The red guy. Which one is Mudhead?
Mughead
Mughead.
is the blue guy.
The blue guy. All right,
and
so what do you
they
do?
went to the Devil's Casino.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not making this up. This is actually
Oh, this is the plot of the game.
Yeah. You go to the Devil's Casino.
Uh-huh.
And you gamble a little bit.
You gamble a little bit.
Yes, and you agreed to the Devil's Devil's rules, and you lost.
Uh-huh.
So he gives them an option: either he takes their souls, or he takes soul contracts or they collect soul contracts for him.
Okay.
And so they take the soul contracts, and you're basically doing boss battles to get the soul contracts, and at the end, before the last battle, you meet King Dice, and he
Now, King Dice is what?
he's basically a guy in a tuxedo with a dice head.
With a dice head?
Yes.
Like an actual dice head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His nose is the 1
The one.
on the dice.
Oh, the number one?
Yes.
Okay, so he's Dice Head,
King Dice.
King Dice, Cuphead, and
The devil.
Buckhead?
Mughead.
Mughead.
Those two are the main characters, Cuphead and Mughead.
Okay.
Well, before you get to meet the devil again, you have to go through with King Dice. Once you defeat him, you go
and
to
all
the
these
devil.
all these games are approved by your parents?
I have not played this yet.
Oh,
even though I
okay.
really want to.
Oh, but you've researched all this stuff and,
By the ancient art of YouTube.
the HR on YouTube.
Okay.
And the power of YouTube.
The power within us is
Coming
YouTube.
to you live from the power of YouTube. We present to you Cuphead and Mughead. And what is the game called again?
Cuphead.
Cuphead. So it's all based around the guy with that looks like almost like a Mickey, right? He's got the
game is actually like you're in a 19-something cartoon.
But it looks like he's sort of have the Mickey sort of costume with the red pants, the black sort of body, the white gloves, the brownish type shoes. You know,
Mickey doesn't really.
Well, he
wears
does.
white shoes.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he does look like Mickey a little bit. Well, that's how the game designers wanted him to look.
To look like Mickey?
No, like to look like a old Looney Tunes cartoon.
Oh, okay. Like a what's it called? Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, like
a Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. And to finish up the game,
have you seen Ren and Stimpy before?
Isn't that the cat and the mice?
No.
Ren
The cat and mouse? That's Tom and Jerry.
Oh wait.
Ren and Stimpy is
that's
a dog and a is he a dog? I think he's a dog.
I haven't seen that.
And then the Stimpy or Ren is a like a Chihuahua type poodle or Chihuahua. Sorry.
Did
He's a
you
Chihuahua.
enjoy that cartoon when you were a child?
Oh, I love that cartoon. Ren and Stimpy was.
I'm being honest. I like cat dog.
Cat dog.
Dog cat.
Dog. I think it's cat dog.
Yeah, I think it's cat dog.
Yeah. No, Ren and Stimpy was like my all-time favorite. I always, even today, I always laugh when the Ren and Stimpy is playing and I hear Ren and Stimpy. That is the most funniest show that I've ever watched in my entire life in regards to, sort of cartoonesque type of shows. I'm going to play a little bit of clip for you here in a minute. Hold on, let me try to pull this up. One, stand by. I don't think this is the right one. Dang it. Let's see.
Now Lump has tagged Loaf, and it looks like Loaf is going to administer a taste of the awful, the insidious, flying butt pliers.
Oh, this is just, the animation on this is fantastic. Where Ren is
I'm watching it.
joy. So that's all a taste of Ren and Stimpy.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Another good one is what is it? The Log Song. You ever heard of the Log Song?
I don't know the log song.
You never heard of the Log Song?
No.
Oh, you're in for a treat, my friend. You're in for a treat. This is something that has been played in the early 90s, right?
Hey, kid, you want a toy?
Uh-huh.
How about a bike?
No.
A video game?
And if you know the song, you may sing along.
No!
Well, okay. You pick a toy.
I want log!
Log!
Boy, oh boy!
Yes, log. All kids love log.
What rolls fast stairs, the motor impairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's log, log,
Log.
It's log,
Log.
It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's
Log, it's log.
It's better than dirt, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it log. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log.
Log from Blammo.
From Blammo. There you go, Log.
Here, I have a song for you that you
Okay.
might enjoy.
What is that? Just tell me what it is. Oh. All right, so here we go. Let's try this one. I think I've heard this one before. This is the Muppets rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody.
It's quite hilarious.
Is it quite hilarious? Have you watched this?
Yes, I like a million times.
Now, this is Gonzo, right?
Yeah, like Gonzo and the
Gonzo.
chickens.
And the chickens.
He's the great Gonzo.
The great Gonzo.
Yes.
He's a sort of a star player on the Muppets, isn't he? Mama.
Mama?
Mama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mama.
The
Mama.
animal for you.
That is Animal. He's one of the other funny Muppets as well, I think.
Drop, 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 drop.
Doesn't he play like the drums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes crazy when he hears that song. Or
Does he?
hears that word.
Mama.
Playing the drums right now.
Ooh.
Mama! No, Mama!
This is Animal playing the drums to Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama. If you could see it, it's a lot better.
Dada!
The dog.
I see a little silhouette.
Is it this
He's like the little shrimp.
shrimp guy?
He's got a little.
Galileo.
Beaker.
Galileo, Galileo, Figaro.
All right, so the Muppets playing Bohemian Rhapsody. It's a very good thing on YouTube. Check it out. Only by Finn from Findtv, because he's done his research.
Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go?
That's a scientist, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right, so proceeding on to what we were talking about, not getting off the beaten path. So you're talking about Cuphead and all their fantastic.
And now we give you one of my favorite games, horror games. We give you Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Who?
Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Bendy and the Ink Machine. All right, so what is Bendy and the Ink Machine per se?
I'll start talking. You show the
Well, you can start introing what it is,
Okay.
and then we can pull it up on the screen here in a minute.
Oh, I've heard this. This is not the official one, but this is the fan.
This is
made.
not the official one?
No, there's no like really official one.
Oh, is this sort of a fan-made Bendy
Yeah.
one? All right, so that's good. So Bendy, what is Bendy?
Okay, Bendy. He's an ink demon.
He's an ink demon.
Your name is Henry, and your friend Joey Drew has
Joey Drew.
yes.
All right, so-
Joey Drew Studios.
So ink demon Joey Drew.
No, he's not ink demon, but Joey Drew has invited you, Henry, to his workshop. He wants to show you, like, to continue the show Bendy.
Okay,
Which
is it sort of like
It's like Mickey, basically.
like a Mickey?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
how did Bendy come into play?
because Joey Drew had an idea of making Bendy Land,
Mm-hmm.
so he thought, what if I can make my own, like, animatronic kind of things?
Okay.
So he created it, but what happened was he
Yeah, what?
hold on, I'm trying to think.
Trying to think of what?
He did the ink machine, but the ink created Bendy the ink demon,
Okay.
and now he stocks the
He's- What, the facility?
yes,
Okay, so he stocks the facility, and he's an ink demon
and the workers got covered in ink, so their bodies got consumed.
by ink.
Yes,
Gotcha.
so
And this
now
is
they're
a-
living ink blobs.
Is this a more popular game than Fortnite?
I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's 5.
It's a 5?
Yes.
Okay, so you're playing Bendy, and you've got a 5 scale on there. Bendy and the Ink Machine. Is that for PlayStation or Xbox or both?
You can get it on both.
On both?
Yes.
Okay, so you have it on both. Let me ask you this. Speaking of games, we've been talking about games most of the night on the show. What is your best, like, which console do you like the most? PlayStation or Xbox?
PS4 specifically.
PS4 specifically. Why is it PS4 specifically?
Well, it has a VR, and
Okay.
I think it's better because you have like different kinds of I don't know how to
Uh-huh.
put this, but you have like more
Uh-huh.
like things you can do, because on Xbox you can't choose the background, but on PS4 you can,
Okay.
like of your home screen.
Right. So you can't choose
So
the background.
It makes it's like you're giving more free.
More freedom.
Yes.
More freedom to do whatever you
Freedom
want
for
to.
Sparta.
You're referencing. What's the name?
300.
No. Yeah. Is it 300?
I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
You never seen it, but you've heard the quote.
Freedom for Sparta.
Freedom for Sparta. This is Sparta. That's how. What's his name? Oh man, I can't think of a thing. What's his name?
Did you know that movie is not accurate
What do you mean?
from historical events?
Why not?
Well, I haven't seen the. It's on. I've got that information from a show called Adam Ruins Everything. Have you heard of that?
Yes, I've heard about it. Ruins everything.
It's an educational show on True TV,
Uh-huh.
and he does like an animated history one,
Okay.
and he says like that the story of 300 wasn't real. Like
Why?
it was real, but it's not. The movie and story isn't accurate.
It's not accurate at all.
Not completely accurate.
Not completely accurate.
No.
No. So what is not accurate at all?
I haven't seen the episode in a long time, so I can't really tell you, but
Okay.
I know something that's from the episode.
What is it?
Did you know that the Spartans didn't use the big arenas to do like battles?
Oh, really? Like the one in Rome?
Yeah, they didn't use that. Well, they did use it, but you don't see. As the audience, you don't get like splashed with blood.
Ah, gotcha.
It's like basically it's like touch football.
Touch football?
Yeah, and if your opponent gets hurt, then you're in a timeout.
Oh, okay.
So you can't.
This is Sparta!
This is Sparta. That's what he said.
Mhm.
So you're saying the what's his name? The Adam Ruins Everything says that 300 and the Spartans, right?
Spartan. That story is.
Well, I think the
vi-
Spartans are real.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I don't
I'm
think the way
saying
they-
that the way the movie shows it is not completely real.
Okay, but that's
Like some events in the movie is not real.
okay. I can see that because like even Titanic, right? A lot of Titanic was not sort of real in a sense, because if they did like a 3.5 hour movie of Titanic, it would be just a documentary.
Yeah.
So they had to add a love scene, a plot line, people.
Yeah, it's the same thing like with 300.
Yes.
Because if it wasn't like added those parts, like the scene "This is Sparta," then it would just turn up as a documentary.
A documentary.
Yeah.
A docuseries. That's
wow,
all it is.
we're way off.
Well, I
bendy
mean,
topic.
no, it's okay. I mean, we
Uh,
that's fine.
Should we talk about our next game, or should we continue talking about?
Sure. I
Sparta?
mean, we can talk about our next game, which is which one is that on your list? Your last one on your list.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I've heard of Five Nights at Freddy's. I've played it once before. It wasn't really too exciting, to be honest with you. But I mean, it is an exciting game, and it is sort of a very popular game. But Five Nights at Freddy's is well, you know what? I'll let you explain Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's a fan-made song.
Do you want to explain Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yes, but that's a fan-made song.
Well, I've been trying to look up music because
Just find the random encounters one.
The
which is
who?
Remember our last show?
No.
Just go to random encounters. Just look up FNAF the musical.
FNAF the musical.
And that's in abbreviations for Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay. Let me see. FNAF the musical.
Yes.
Gotcha. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we're gonna play this one, and while we're waiting for the ad to go by, what is Five Nights at Freddy's in your own words?
Okay. So might want to start over.
It's okay. Just keep on.
Okay, so basically, Five Nights at Freddy's is you are a security guard at like a Chuck E. Cheese called Five Nights at Freddy's.
Uh-huh.
No, just it's called Freddy's Pizzeria.
Okay. So Freddy's Pizzeria, you're
It's like a Chuck E. Cheese, but you're a security guard,
right.
and you have the night shift, and basically you're like they come at you because they had a free walk mode.
Okay.
Here, can you pull up the phone call on the first night?
Yeah, I'll look for it in a minute. Just go ahead and
Just look up FNF 1 phone call day 1.
FNF 1,
Phone call 1.
phone call 1.
Yes.
Okay. And all right, so continuing on what you're talking about with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just take phone guy. Let's just listen to what he has to say.
Okay. So this is the phone call that comes in when you start the game, correct?
Yes.
Ringing twice. Nobody's picking up.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No.
So
If I
Five
were
Nights at
forced to
Freddy's
sing,
this is the first night phone call, right?
And
And so basically he's the
he's
the
like
security guard guy that's briefing the guy who's there, right?
no, he's basically the guy before you.
Oh, he's the guy before you.
Yeah, that's briefing what you're
Kinda like,
you're supposed to what you're supposed to witness and expect that night.
Kind of like what's the movie Night at the Museum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you go to the Leaderboard YouTube channel, he talks about like the whole storyline of it and the different characters.
So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect. Right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left
Wait a minute, hold on. They roam? They roam the facility?
They're a free mode. If you were listening to the
No, I
thing.
heard that, but I'm saying they roam the facility?
Yes.
What? By themselves? Yes. Really? So how what powers them to roam the facility? Are they on battery power?
They're like robots.
Oh, but I mean, don't they have to have some sort of power source to run?
I'm sure they have like a portable charger or something.
free roaming mode at night.
See?
Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day, too. But then there was the bite of 87.
Oh, the Bite
Yeah.
of 87. That was.
What is the bite of 87?
It's purple guy. He's a mad killer in the
A
series.
mad killer?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you know who Springtrap is,
No.
comment down below if you know who that is.
Okay.
Audience. That's who he is.
Who is he?
The way Purple Guy dies is, well, he's a killer, and his victims forces him into an animatronic suit called Spring Bonnie, and then he hides in there. Where that's the suit that he usually uses to kill his victims. And once the suit turns on, it crushes him inside, and his spirit possesses the suit, now becoming Spring Trap.
Spring Trap.
Yes.
So the guy produces puts on the suit, becomes the Spring Guy, the Spring Trap guy, and then goes on to go after the guy who's the Night Watchman.
In Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe.
So this guy got his frontal lobe taken off in 87?
No.
That's what the guy just said.
No, because he was talking about, because
It
Five Nights
says,
at
but then
Freddy's
there
2
was-
is
hold on.
supposed to happen before Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
He said there was the bite of 87. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe.
That's what the Bite of 87 is.
That's
The
what I just said.
animatronics.
So he can live without the frontal lobe, the guy that got bit?
Yes, because it was Mangle. I don't know if you know that.
I don't know who
that is.
Mangle is.
Well, Mangle, she was the one who witnessed the victims, because Purple Guy would bring his victims into the parts and service where Mangle was.
Okay.
So she witnessed that because Purple Guy was in disguise wearing a security guard suit. So so Mangle finally got to you. That's why that's the Bite of 87. Mangle bit off the lobe because she thought that you were the Purple Guy.
Oh, okay. I got
That's
you.
that's basically the Bite of 87 for you.
It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on.
Yeah.
Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort.
You think?
Yeah.
That could cause a little discomfort being shoved inside of a mechanical suit with a bunch of crossbars and metal pipes and hoses and battery parts and metal teeth.
And death.
Yeah,
the only
that
parts
makes
of you
sense.
that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth when they pop out the front of the mask.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up.
They don't tell you that in orientation?
No.
No.
But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. All right. Good night.
Good night.
I don't know if I'd want to do like a job like that to where you have to sit there and watch these, Chuck E. Cheese type animatronics
Imagine working at Chuck E. Cheese with animatronics.
that roam around and want to stuff you in a different animatronic to kind of, hey, look, here you go, buddy.
No, because they think you are a exoskeleton.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to work for a company that believes in that type of, genre.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Five Nights at Freddy's. So you get,
It's
are
fun
you
during the daytime, but
Uh-huh.
at nighttime it's a
now? Are you sitting in an office? And do you
Yes,
have
you're
like
sitting
buttons? I mean,
you're
do,
sitting in a security office.
do you have like security cameras?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're sitting there with a security camera. I'm just trying to paint a picture, right? You're sitting in a security booth, right? And you have to watch, the cameras. You have to watch the doors. You have to watch everything that's going on. Now, is there any sort of, door that you can close?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 doors.
There's 2 doors.
Yeah.
And then so you have to close them. Now, what happens if you just leave them closed?
You'll run out of power.
Oh, so you have a power source.
Yeah, there's one thing that you can do to survive the whole night, but there's a little catch. Like
A
in
little
Five Nights at
catch.
Freddy's 2, you can just leave the mask on, but you have to worry about the music box.
The music box. There's a music box.
Yeah, there's a marionette
Oh.
puppet.
Oh, so now you've got a music
No,
box
that's
going.
in the second one.
Oh, that's in the second one.
Yes.
How many games is there?
6.
6.
Yeah.
There's 6 full games.
Yes.
Interesting.
The 6th one is to lure all animatronics
Uh-huh.
that actually no. Yeah, there's like 7,
There's 7?
including actually no. There's 8,
There's
including the VRs.
Including there's VRs too?
Yes.
Okay.
There's 2 VR games.
So there's VR games, there's animatronic puppets that walk around at night that want to stuff you into another animatronic puppet, but they most likely will survive, or you will survive by your eyeballs popping out and your teeth being mangled. But that's okay, because you know what? You're a security guard at a Chuck E. Cheese type state, which has things walking around.
Yes.
Gotcha. I mean, that's great. That's something what I hear. I mean, this is what I hear when I hear Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's the purge alarm.
The purge alarm. Because if I see a Chuck E. Cheese type, character walking around that wants to stuff me into another Chuck E. Cheese type character just because they think that I am a Chuck E. Cheese type character, I don't know if I want to go there and be a security guard.
Well,
Do you?
nah.
Now, is there like a VR mode to this?
Yes.
There is.
Yeah.
Have you played the VR mode?
No. I mean,
No.
you can get on PlayStation VR.
What's that?
You can get on PlayStation VR.
Can you?
There's 2 VR ones.
Okay.
There's Dread Bear, which
Uh-huh.
is basically a Halloween one,
Okay.
and there's Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted.
Help Wanted.
That's the main. Well,
That's the main one.
Has the 4 games.
Now,
the 4 main games
do you walk around the facility?
in the fourth game.
You can.
Yeah, in the 4th game.
Is it VR?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a lot more horrific or scary if you walk around?
If you're wearing a VR helmet and there's literally a giant animatronics twice the size of you, what do you think?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. You're the game aficionado. I mean, to me,
Yes.
I would think that'd be scary as heck. Walking around and with these. I mean, what are they, like 10 feet tall?
They're like your size, but twice. Like double. Just put 2 of you on
So
top
they're
of
like
each
12 feet tall.
Yeah.
Wow, that's that. I mean,
They're
what?
big.
So they can just grab you and eat you and tear your frontal lobe out?
No, that's the frontal lobe is by a base 7. It's not saying that every time you get eaten by an animatronic, you get your frontal lobe removed.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, if they don't want to stuff you into a side of another one, they're going to eat your frontal lobe.
That's only because Mango thought you were an animatronic.
Gotcha.
What is this?
This is sort of our ending music.
No.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much.
thank you, actually.
No, thank you for
Thank you.
joining the show for Findtv, the host of Findtv. Another great show. Was it episode 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're becoming more popular by the day. I'm telling you.
Thank you, Chewy Rocks, for commenting. and
Commenting on
helping
the
us.
Fortnite. Thank you, Chewy Rocks. Always a fantastic listener to the channel, to the shows. Chewy Rocks supports the show with such great charismatic and generosity. We can't thank Chewy Rocks enough. So thank you, Finn, for joining and doing the show. I know we were supposed to do it on Friday, but some things got cut
Yeah.
up technical wise, and we had to switch gears.
I had to. I could barely reach you because of my satellites.
Yeah, the satellites with this
My
whole
hamsters were taking a break.
the hamsters kind of went down for a little bit. I had to reprogram them because I'm in a 25-foot bunker. You're in a 50-foot bunker with a helicopter.
I also have a Batmobile.
You have a
An Ecto
Batmobile.
1,
Wow.
An Ecto 1, 2.
An Ecto 1 too?
Yeah.
Wow. The actual one?
I have Baby from Supernatural.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I also have the Jurassic Park Jeep.
Wow, you have a whole list of
I can go
fantastic
on for I
vehicles.
can go on for hours.
Hours?
Yes.
Don't forget to listen to Findtv. Is the most upcoming and most popular show on YouTube right now. Number 1 and the top 10. So next week, Finn, what do you have planned for the show? Preemptively.
I do not know.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So-
Signing off. See you on the next adventure.
We'll see you next week. And our ending music is about to end.
Oh, see you a lot. See you next time. See you on the next adventure.
See you next time and see you on the next adventure. All powered
Copyright.
by the power of YouTube.
The internet of YouTube.
Yeah. So, anything else that you want to tell your audience? And
Signing off. See you on the next adventure. Copyrighted Findtv.
I don't think we have to do that.
Yes, we do.
Is that your legal claim with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody who says it, whoever ever says it, I've got to sue up.
Okay. All right. So, see you next week, next Friday.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Preemptively, Findtv with your host Finn.
And if you would like to suggest any songs, please write down in the comments. We would really like to read what you would you like to suggest.
Absolutely. Place your comments on the chat and the channel. Call on the show 813-419-3602. Don't forget to check out on YouTube Findtv all caps locks. More videos to come. You've got an interview with Joel Wynkoop, the great Joel Wynkoop, Joel D. Wynkoop more specifically, that's done like 125,000 films, all stemming from horror, drama, all that jazz. Yeah. He's a great movie Hollywood actor. So that'll be coming up soon. Don't forget to check that out. YouTube.com. Just check out Findtv.
That's still the editing process.
Yes, it'll be up here shortly, and I'll have all that done. So thank you so much, Finn, for doing the show.
Thank you.
All right, so join us next week, and we'll have another episode of Findtv. YouTube.com, exclusively on Bulls Radio Lounge. Just go to YouTube.com, just type that in. You'll find all the shows from Bull and the Bartender Show to all the old shows, Joel D. Wynkoop Show. And
soon coming, and this show will become live soon on Findtv.
yes, we're working that out as well with your producer and your lawyer and all that jazz. We'll have that here soon, momentarily.
Because Streamlabs is just confusing.
We'll get it right. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.